everyone, welcome back to my channel, Delicious Vegging. My name is Anna. This video has been long overdue, but if you saw any of my previous videos, life has been lifing. There has been so many life changes this year, so better late than never. So usually in the beginning of the year, I share with you all of my goals, and then about June or July, I like to share with you all a mid-year goal update, and then the end of the year, I share with you all the goals I have and have not met. And I feel like by sharing with you all, it does keep me more accountable and motivated to meet my goals. So that's what we're going to do today. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I focus on content such as beauty, lifestyle, and how to save money. So if you're interested, please hit the subscribe button down below. Also, let's give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to turn on notifications. Upload every Wednesday and Saturday. And let's just go ahead and dive into my goal update. Goal number one is to be monetized on YouTube. So I am very close to meeting that goal. I do need more watch time though. So if you want to support me, you can watch some of my videos. I would greatly appreciate it. So hopefully this year I can be monetized. And as I mentioned before, when I first started my YouTube channel, it was during the pandemic. So I worked from home 100%. I even sold my car just to have like more money each month because I got furloughed on top of that. And then I got a pay cut. So I was at home a lot. And by the time my husband came home from work, that's when stores were closing at like 5:30 or 6, and I would get off at 5:15. So I was hardly leaving the house and couldn't really do anything. So I started YouTube just to kind of challenge myself and give myself something to do. And even now, it's not to make money. I could definitely change my YouTube topics to more popular rankings. And I know you're thinking, why don't you do that now? Because it's not genuine. I don't want to buy all the new makeup products and have it sit in my vanity and expire. And plus, I'm not making money on YouTube. I'm not rich by any means. So I just want to create content that is genuine. If I happen to be monetized, then that is great. I've been doing this for like 3 years now for free. I've gotten little opportunities here and there, which is awesome. And I want to continue to do this, but also I just love having like the home videos in this sense, especially like when we travel, like what did I pack? What did we do? And you know, with Marsh passing, I am so grateful that I have these videos to look back and see him. So it's just nice like for those as well, and also to connect with you all or like people I know in real life. It's just like a cool way to like keep you all updated or just like see what's going on. So that is the main reason why I continue to do it for free. But if I can be monetized, that would be awesome. Goal number two was to live a more minimalist lifestyle. So with Ernie and I moving, we literally had to go through every single item that we own. So I felt like we got rid of a lot. We like threw a lot away, donated some things, and I still feel like we have quite a bit, but I want to say we definitely made progress. If you saw my pack with me video, you saw it had like bags full of things that we threw away. We had several trips to Goodwill. I think I went to Goodwill like 3 or 4 times, and I actually need to do another donation, but I'm just going to wait until we are completely unpacked. So that way we just have like one big pile. So yeah, we still have a lot of stuff to be quite honest, but I would say we definitely made progress though. Goal number 3 was to contribute to more investments. So I am definitely hitting that goal. Each month I do contribute to my Roth IRA, my 457B retirement account, and my high yield savings account. So some months when I can't, I will still like make up for it in the following months. So I'm definitely hitting that goal. Goal number 4 was to use healthier products. So I would say I'm about like 50-50 on this, because at first I was a little bit extreme and just kind of like got rid of everything that was like toxic or I like did research on. And I know what products to buy now, but one thing about me is I hate being wasteful. So even if I have like clothes or something like that, I try to find it a better home or repurpose it or donate it. I don't just like to throw something away. If it's like extremely toxic, absolutely don't want to give that to anyone else. So I try to go through what I can. If we have like a lot of it, I'll be like, you know what? We've been using it this whole time. Let's just continue to use it. And then next time we run out, we'll buy the healthier products. So that's why I would say I'm 50-50, but we are definitely working towards the right direction. Goal number 5 was to eat healthier foods. So I would say yes, we are definitely meeting that goal. Ernie and I are still on a meal plan. I'm not gonna lie though, the past couple of weeks we celebrated our 5th year wedding anniversary, and then we moved, and then you know, just everything going on in between. There are some days or weeks so I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna make life easy on myself. Let's go out and get something to eat. But I would say for the majority of the year so far, we have been sticking to that meal plan. We will stick to it Monday through Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday we'll have like our little cheat weekends or go out to eat. So that's been pretty consistent. But yes, for the most part, we are eating healthier foods. And goal number 6 was to speak up for myself. I was very surprised surprised that I met this goal very early on in the year because before the pandemic, I was very outspoken. I would speak up for myself and for others. And during the pandemic, I don't know what happened. I just got a lot of social anxiety, even like asking for a cup of water or going up to the bar, like asking a question. Like, I don't know why, just it happened. But then I started speaking up for myself this year. And what I realized too, and especially nowadays, people are crazy. So I think that's like another reason why I kind of took a step back. But I realized you don't have to raise your voice. You don't have to cuss someone out. You don't have to call anyone names. You can just like ask politely or just kind of like a little bit sternly, like, oh, like what makes you say that? Or what do you mean by that? Or just like, you know what, I don't think you intended to come across this way, but this is how I took it as. Like, did you mean it that way? Just something very calm. You can just have a very like productive conversation. And if the other person isn't willing to be productive or they're getting like very defensive, you can always say, you know what, I would like to have a productive conversation, or just you hear my side of things. I'm just gonna remove myself from the conversation. Have a nice day. You know, you're polite. Just something like that. I know it's like easier said than done, but so far, so good. So I am very glad that I'm speaking up for myself again. And if you're having trouble with that, feel free to message me. I could just kind of share a little bit more what has been helping me, but definitely speak up for yourself. Goal number 7 was to add more B-roll. So yeah, I have been adding a lot more B-roll into my content. So if I'm talking about like packing, for instance, I'm like showing it instead of talking about it. So it's actually been a lot easier than I thought because I still work a full-time job Monday through Friday, and I try to film on weekends or like after work when we aren't going to the gym. So here and there, or even on my breaks, if it's like a super quick clip, I will just like film it and add it in. So I will like slowly add the clips throughout the week. So that's actually been great, and I feel like it does improve the quality of my content. Goal number 8 is to have an organized house. So I do feel like by moving, we were able to get rid of a lot and like just really keep the things that we mainly use. I mean, we still need to finesse some things, you know, different house, different layout, things like that. But I say for the most part, yeah, we are definitely organized. And goal number 9 is to have an organized car. Thank goodness we just washed our car because it was looking horrible after our move and just like constantly like taking little loads here and there in the back of my CRV. So we just cleaned it and it looks so nice and clean. It's vacuum. We washed the exterior and the interior. So aside from a few weeks ago, that goal has definitely been something I've been trying to maintain. And goal number 10 was to maximize my credit card rewards. So I'm not gonna lie, it is very overwhelming, and it still is overwhelming knowing which credit card to use. I literally had to make myself a chart, like, hey, use this card for dining, you get the most points or the most miles or cashback, whatever the case may be. Use this one at Costco. And it was just like a lot, but I like screenshot it so that way I could quickly refer to it. But Ernie and I took our 5th year anniversary trip. We went to Florida, New York, and New Jersey, and our points paid for the majority of it. Now, I did have a new credit card, so I had a sign-up bonus where I got like $700 or $900, but once I transferred it, it basically paid for a New York hotel. And then Ernie gets an annual credit from one of his credit cards, so that basically paid for our Miami hotel, and then we used our points just like for our flights and things like that. So it was very little out of pocket. I mean, honestly, I think we just like paid for food out of pocket, which wasn't too bad, especially for us going to 3 states, having multiple flights and hotels. So that was definitely fun to do. Definitely took a lot of planning and like strategy involved, like knowing which card to use, like transferring the points and all that. But I would say it's definitely worth it. You know, traveling is expensive nowadays, so just utilizing the points to the best of your knowledge. I would love to share more about that, but I think it's very case by case scenario. There's so many Instagram, Facebook groups that you can join that could do a much better job at explaining it than I can. And like I said, we use like a sign up bonus or an annual like credit that we get, so it does differ from person to person. And like what I'm specifically doing is, you know, opening up new credit cards and meeting the sign up bonus and then saving that for the next trip, which I know not everyone wants to do. So as I always mention, do your own research and do what works best for you. And those are my goal updates for the year. Let me know in the comment box down below where you're at with me and your goals. I would definitely love to know. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button down below. Also, give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to turn on notifications. Upload every Wednesday and Saturday, and I'll see you all in my upcoming videos. Bye, everyone.